Hey guys, Dan Ward here from Bushcraft. Well, it's been a long, hot, dry summer out here in the Ochiko Mountains. And for most of us that practice bushcraft, practicing our primitive fire making skills, carbon bow drills, using flint and steel, even just using your ferro rod, trying out different tinder bundles and things, is just a very, very enjoyable part of bushcraft. In fact, it's absolutely one of my favorites. So we've had a really long, hot, dry fire season and haven't been able to work on any fire skills for a while. Good news is fall weather is setting in here in the Ochikos. It's very cool and cloudy today. It's the coolest day that we've had in a couple months, I believe. It's getting down cold enough to where it's just about to start frosting at night. And when the rains start, fire season gets lifted, it'll be time to practice those primitive fire making skills once again. So with that in mind, guys, what I've done is I've come out here to spend the day, and I've been hiking around looking for a place to start working on a winter bushcraft camp. So when those rains and early snows finally do come, I'll have the beginnings of a camp. So I wanted to show you guys around a little bit. Show you a little bit of the area that I've been hiking through and the start of my camp. This that you're looking at behind me is the Ochiko Mountains. I'm surrounded by pine, fir. There's willow along several small springs that are real close by to where I'm at. There's also aspen growing, and down in a valley just below me there's some juniper. There's some wild edibles down there. I was down there earlier, and the little red buds were on the rose bushes, and I was eating them. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful area. I think it's going to be an awesome area for some fall and winter camping. So I'm going to turn my phone around here, guys, and hopefully you can see. I'll just show you some of the area I've walked through and take you up and show you what I've got started for a place to do my fall and winter bushcraft. So, as I said, I just started hiking out here through the Ochikos. I wanted to find a place that was near water. This little spring right here is dried up, but just below the place I picked for camp is a spring that's still running water where I can fill my canteens. I use a Sawyer water filter to purify my water whenever I'm out here. The ranchers let their cattle run out here in the summer, so you really don't want to drink water out of any of the springs because the cows have gotten into them without having, a water filter or boiling it or something. Just over here to my left, I discovered earlier one of the cows' minutes fade out here. I don't know what the story is. There's mountain lion out here. It's possible that a mountain lion took that cow down. It's possible that it just died. But, it happens out here. There's a lot of elk, a lot of deer in this country. Cougar are in here hunting them very easily. Could have been a cougar that took down a cow. So, anyway, as I was just hiking back through this area, I wanted to be close to the water, so I kind of hiked along where there were actually a couple different springs, not just one. By the way, some of our ponderosa pine that we have here in the Ochiko Mountains. Beautiful, beautiful, nice big ponderosa pine. Yeah. And a lot of fir. It's a really nice area. The sun was out earlier, and I'm actually walking right towards the direction that the sun rises from. I wanted to make sure that my shelter would be facing the morning sunrise. And I found a little spot, and I want to take you guys over there and kind of just show you what I've got in mind. So I'm walking up on the backside of a just a framework. And like I said, I just nothing real serious yet, just kind of got started today. But I found a tree that had fallen and been uprooted, and there was a big stump. So I took and lashed a pole to a tree over here and laid it on top of this stump. Lashed together a framework of 4 vertical poles and 2 horizontal poles. Let's see if I can show you guys here. Here's where I got lashed together in one place, and got a pole lashed up here. And there was a fallen fir tree right behind me, so I just went ahead and took the boughs off it and threw them on there for just kind of a start to see what it was going to look like. Made myself a little fire pit, which is what I am really looking forward to, being able to practice some primitive fire making skills and do some cooking. So here's the shelter, guys. I'm going to fill that full with fir boughs and pine needles and make a nice shelter, wall it all in, make sure that it'll keep out the rain, keep out the snow. There'll be a nice bed inside there. Right here in front of my bed, I'll have a nice fire. Found a big flat rock for a reflector. Made a little pit. Went ahead and cut a couple fork steaks and pounded them in. Made a little area for cooking. I can just take my steak here, move it over here, off of the fire, you know, give my whatever I'm making a little stir, put it back over the flames, and be good to go. So anyway, guys, like I said, it's just, I've got that urge, I've got that feeling, you know, I can feel the change in the air. I'm excited to be out here doing winter camping, have nice warm fire, be working on bow drills, flint and steels, primitive skills that you can't practice in the summer because of fire season. Enjoying the cool, crisp air while I'm laying in front of a nice warm fire in front of the shelter. And I think it's going to be a great season, guys. It's going to be a great season for practicing bushcraft in the Ochocos. And if you're ever out this way, I always put my email address at the end of the videos. If you're ever out this way, contact me. We can go out, we can work on survival skills, bushcraft skills, whatever you want. You know, the Ochocos is just a beautiful, beautiful place to be. Great resources, you know, wildlife all around. Just, it's a wonderful place to practice bushcraft. Anyway, guys, this video is just a preview of my fall and winter bushcraft videos that will be coming soon, and of course my winter and fall camping, and wanted to take a minute to share it with you guys. Thank you for tuning into my channel once again, and get out there and enjoy yourselves this winter, guys, and especially take advantage of the cooler, wet weather to work on your fire making skills. That's when it really counts. You know, January, sub-zero, sub-freezing weather, everything's frozen, everything's wet. That's when it really counts. Work on your fire making skills. Anyway, guys, take care out there, and thanks for tuning in.